wood, but after some time you start to get a little flame. Now, blow it. Yes. Good. Flame has been set. Now we're gonna need the I don't know what's it called in English. The thing that you put the bowl onto, so the fire can still be underneath. Wait, let me show you what we need. The what?
Or the
spit?
spit. You know, like
Spit?
a roasting spit.
Oh.
Or do you mean more along the lines of like just something that will do is hold it on top for you
Yes,
to do stick a
yes.
bowl onto?
Yes.
Much like we have in there for the various alchemy flasks.
Yes. What's the name?
Just call it a stand.
Stand. Stand above the fire, put the bowl on top of the stand, which is already filled with water. Then we're going to wait a bit till the water boils.
By the way, I realized why my eyes were cutting in and out. My legs stopped
That
working.
sucks.
Yeah.
Yes.
None the same issue with your legs. I can no longer.
Anyone take the stand and the ball? Yes, go grab it, Acolyte one.
There should be a bigger one.
How are you gonna use the one we use?
This potion, do you adjust it
No,
per the weight of the
fire
creature you
stand.
give it to?
Fire stand. Okay.
What did you say?
The solution we are making, do you adjust it per the creature's weight and species as it is?
Species is irrelevant for this potion. It works on every kind, every living soul and non-soul, as with animals.
But would you administer the same amount for a much smaller race as you would a larger one?
No. You need more for a bigger body, obviously. But if this one potion should work for any creature that stands on both feet and is as tall as, let's say, you, only a bit bigger. This should also work. And for you should probably also drink, like, let's say, 90% of it. Yes. Now, the water starts to boil. Now, this is important. I need 2 of you acolytes to slowly administer the copper and the iron in alternating turns. So one of you gives it some iron, we mix it up. Then after a while, the other one takes some copper, mix it up, and then we repeat this process until we have no more iron or copper left.
Thank you. Headache. Jeez. Right.
You take
Does it
the
matter
iron.
which one goes first? Yes.
First the copper. You do the iron, you do the copper. It's fitting.
She has the.
Yes.
I tried to point with my pinky. I don't have a pinky.
There we go.
Alright. Put some iron into it. The third one needs to stir it.
Oh yes. Would you mind?
I don't mind. Got
So
wood,
everyone has
wood,
their role.
wood spoon. Yeah.
Just pour like in a fifth of it. There you go.
It's
Yeah,
not like
that's good.
mixing.
Now,
Hi, Miss Dama.
Visita terra. No, damn it. Visita interiora terre. Rectificando in Venius occultum lapidem. Now, mind you,
Pause.
this is
Pausing a quarter of the copper.
now remember
Miss
this is
Thomas
not.
just appeared and disappeared. It's just
Remember, this is not a magic incantation. Tis but a. What was that? Tis but a saying for good luck for any alchemist. For you see, every one of us has a hidden stone inside of us, a golden core. Metaphorically speaking. And by improving oneself, one might find this core.
horses in Aether.
Alright, I'll
Probably
put
the
some more iron
singular
in.
horse we've seen in. We've seen
Hey.
at least in
Iron?
the forest.
Yes, the salt! Put in the.
Oh, you got the salt. I have the salt.
Now, this was sloppy of me, I forgot the salt. Usually you take the water and then put in the salt, but it should be fine.
Shoot.
Just continue
I
saying
always
it,
love that
mixing.
sentence.
Ye.
I already. Yeah.
All of it, right away. Starts to change color. It starts getting a somewhat greenish color. Yes. Now, put in more iron
Alright.
and copper.
Just puts it.
The
We
green
should have,
hue,
like,
is that
one
due
more
to
pour.
the copper reacting with the flame?
Yes, correct.
The oxidization. There we go. Right. I'm out of iron.
And I have just put in the last of the copper.
Good. Now,
I don't
can
think this
stop
was my.
stirring. Now
Okay.
this last step is very, very dangerous, so I will handle it. He takes out a very small flask, a vial of liquid mercury. It looks metallic in nature, yet it is liquid. This is quicksilver. This, if you don't know the right amount, will kill someone. Do not drink quicksilver alone. You will die.
It's a poison, isn't it?
Yes. Actually, you won't die immediately. You will have a headache. You will have horrible diarrhea. You will have your heart will feel like it's about to explode. Then you will suffer a lot, and then you will die. So, the very right amount is necessary. Vial floats above the pot, just a tiny droplet the size of a pinhead starts pouring in. No more, no less. Starts stirring again.
Okay.
And as soon as the quicksilver enters the potion, the green color of the potion becomes more vibrant. For a quick moment, it starts to glow violently, almost like a light show. Pulsates, vibrates in a rhythmic motion until the shimmer starts to dim. It's not rhythmically anymore. It doesn't pulsate, but the green shine still lingers. You may stop now, Acolyte. The potion is ready. Now, this is a lot. Let's see. Can somebody roll?
Why is there a wolf here? Wait, I'm a wolf. Shush.
You are.
Is there a quadrupedal wolf here?
That is unfortunate. This bowl might have been enough to fill, like, 4 vials of it, but since we messed up, since some of the steps were messed up,
I don't think fit for consumption.
It is
I
just
don't
a very small amount.
Oh.
You can see at the very top there's a small layer. That is the very thing that that it starts to glow. The very film on top, that's the potion. We need to separate this from all the rest. And we're gonna need a special flask for this one. Don't worry. I know which one. Take the ball.
Use a syringe.
Yes, a syringe. That's even better. Does anybody have a syringe?
I just pull out a full-ass leather surgical kit of just glowing, of purple glowing utensils. Take your pick.
Take a small one. And try to get the very layer on top of it to get it. This should be a small of the potion necessary. It should be enough
Here,
for
hold
one
this.
person.
Okay.
As I just skewer the top and just slowly pull. If you ever seen like a shot, you've all gotten vaccines before.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now the potion is ready. Usually you can probably inject it into someone, it will have the same effect, but I tend to know people who don't like needles, so we should probably put it in a small vial for oral consumption.
Yeah, this is Quicksilver, the Mercury. I've seen shit. Yes, here. It is glowing purple. It is just enchanted.
Yes. Now,
My bag of utensils.
With a non-reactivity enchantment.
now here comes the fun part.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm not gonna allow any of you to drink this potion because it will have some, well, some consequences that you might not like. It's
Yeah.
not a dangerous potion. It only lasts for 24 hours, but maybe my oldest acolytes may be able to decipher what the potion actually does from the symbols. Now I don't expect you to actually guess it right. It's about the other meanings of the elements. They're important. Yes?
Just waving to a friend.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Hello.
Hello. What are you doing?
You're learning alchemy. Or traditional
potion.
alchemy, and not the type they teach you at the guild.
Yeah.
Vivian, are you doing alright?
See that he's visible and been crying. I'm fine.
So it's a potion of haste, and
No, it's not a potion of haste. I showed you the other formula. We didn't make a potion of haste.
oh, the potion of okay. Don't know the line symbol, but it feels like that would be a symbol for some sort of flowing water.
No,
During-
ignore the top. Ignore the top.
Ignore the top.
Vivian, you're talking about?
Yeah.
Is that how you pronounce the names you gave me?
So,
The
three
water is-
metals, fire, and salt.
No, it's water.
No, Vivian, not a Vivian. And it's this
I
one.
don't know.
V-I-V-I.
It's okay.
Yeah. Hang on.
Not quite.
Yeah, sorry, I know my accent.
quite.
So it's a bit difficult names for me.
I'm going to slowly give you this. The water is just there for making it more drinkable and to somewhat neutralize the mercury. Now, What does the
Damage.
salt represent? Think of the 3 primes that I taught you.
It's quite heavy.
It was purification, correct? For salt.
No, that's vitriol.
Oh, vitriol.
Some sort of process.
No, it's not a process. 3 primes are sulfur, salt, and brimstone. 1 is for the soul, 1 is for the body, 1 is for the mind.
I got ones for use two's flesh.
Wait, I thought
Bonnie
sulfur
said you might want
No.
brimstone were the same thing.
I misspoke. I meant
I mean,
salt,
they do
brimstone,
gold, but
and quicksilver.
I also appreciate other things.
Well, I mean, your marks downs for his 100's gold, but he says to checks and sees if you wanted anything else first.
Yes. Now the soul represented the soul. What did salt represent?
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry for interrupting.
The body.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
What was quicksilver?
I mean,
Yes, correct.
Yeah, he's got some things about it.
Now, quicksilver also
other
represents
things that I would be
state
interested
that could
in
transcend
would
death.
probably
But it doesn't
either
just
the
transcend
metal that
death,
I
it
do not
transcends
have in my
many things
possession,
from one
or
state to another.
books.
It's
Knowledge is important.
It's because quicksilver is a metal, and metals are usually solid, but quicksilver is liquid. And you don't need
Yes.
fire to turn solid quicksilver into a liquid. Which is why it is a very transformative metal.
You don't got to give us an answers
Now,
now,
what
it's
could it
just,
transform?
He said to,
Formula.
besides, there's some
Niche potion, I just remembered.
gonna leave pretty soon.
It turns the metal into another
okay.
one, but I can't remember which
So,
one's
you know,
into it.
I can talk to you as you later.
Well,
That makes
so if he
sense.
just thinks about
What
it,
does
let
it
me know.
transmute in this potion?
Yeah.
Or
I'll,
if you drink
I'll
it,
tell
what
you
happens?
Whenever I got an idea.
This isn't some sort of polymorph, elixir, is it?
You do.
Yes, correct.
Ooh.
Mercury
Nice.
and salt combined makes for a transmutation potion. Now, the last step are the copper, iron. What do they represent?
Male and female. Wait,
Correct.
yes.
Yes, correct.
Oh gosh, it's a gender swap potion. I know one person who would want this.
Now, this potion will transform any body and mind into that of the opposite sex. Now, this potion works unpredictably on persons who are somewhat vague or don't have any sex, if you know what I'm saying. But the potion only works
All
for
situation.
the potion only works for 1 day. Now, here comes the top part. The symbol for the... What's the English word? The waterman, the astrology symbol. Is it water? It should be the waterman. Is that astrology?
Neptune?
No. Think of Scorpion. Think of Capricorn. Think of
Aquarius? Or
Aquarius. Yes, that's the one. This is an alchemical process. And Aquarius stands for the multiply process, which is a process meant to strengthen a potion, make it more potent or lasting longer.
Oh my god,
So,
puppies are cute.
In order to
Puppies are
make
indeed
this
cute.
potion last
But
forever,
I'm not
So
cute.
cute.
we're
Look
gonna
at
need
bunnies,
one
and we're
simple
cute as
thing.
bunnies.
We are bunnies and you are the cute one.
We're both
oh,
cute.
hello, Miss Snow.
I am not.
Hello.
Accept it.
Hello.
Oh my god,
Okay,
I
goodbye.
want you into
Bye.
In order to strengthen this potion, we're gonna need to do one simple thing. Now, what does the symbol after the during usually represent? What element?
Can you say that one more time?
What does the symbol after the during represent? What element?
Platinum.
Platinum.
Yes, platinum. Now, In this very case, this symbol doesn't actually mean the element. But what does this symbol remind you of? It probably reminds you of two different elements. Correct?
Gold and silver.
Gold and silver, correct. Now, this is gonna be a remind you of a step thought process. Hear me out. Silver, which is the moon symbol, also represents the moon. Gold represents the sun, much like in vitriol, as I taught you earlier. Now, the Venus, copper, and iron aren't the only symbols that represent male and female. We're gonna take a good chunk of astrology here, but it is said that the sun itself is also a symbol for masculinity, and the moon, one for femininity. Many myths, many about moon maidens have been made, the power of the moon being that of female power. About moon maiden. If it's not the metal, what could the symbol of a moon also represent?
It's not an eclipse, is it, by any chance?
It is. If we made this potion during a solar eclipse, this potion will last forever. When the man and the woman together meet, at that very time, this potion becomes permanent.
Oh.
So
Now,
nice.
Now,
Yeah.
let's look outside. I don't see a solar eclipse. So this potion will only last 24 hours.
I mean, we are technically in the astral sea, where day and night is just non-existent.
Yeah.
Yes, which is why
all
we're
of
probably...
this place is
Oh, this...
fertile.
Yes, which is probably why
Idea.
we're never going to make this one here, but maybe in Redwall during a solar eclipse. Then it could be permanent.
Day and night. Eh?
Yes. Or the forest.
Day and
Strange.
night.
Yes.
Yeah, like through the forest.
Yes. So remember, acolytes, it's not only about what elements you use, the process, it's also the time of day, which is important when you make acolytes. It's not... So, we have the potion of the gender swap. Who wants it? Who wants to sell it? Yes, it is, since you're transmuting a whole body, and technically their mind.
Neat.
Yes. Does anyone
like that
have any more
disenchanted.
questions?
Are there any long-term side effects to doing this? Somebody taking this potion.
No. If done correctly, the effect should last 24 hours. There are no long-term consequences. Well, maybe one in the mind where one would like to stay their other form. Which is why one would want a permanent potion for that one. But you shouldn't... Since this potion contains quicksilver, you shouldn't drink too many of them in rapid succession.
You said you had, someone who would want that potion?
Later.
Okay.
Yes, anything that contains quicksilver shouldn't be consumed often, like multiple times a day. It's why potions aren't the most safest things to drink. They come with side effects. These side effects may include headache, a stomach ache, this kind of potion, and maybe one or two more runs to the latrine? The place where you poop. That is all I want to teach you for today. You now know what which ingredients you need to have in order to create a potion of gender swap.
Gold, water,
Thank you for the lesson.
Copper, iron, and then mercury.
Quicksilver.
then
Now we still
the
need
salt
that
water alternates.
copper or silver rod for just in case any of you come across a storm and want to catch the metal that has been struck by lightning.
I keep forgetting.
Iron,
You're cute when you're trying to remember.
salt,
Yeah, probably. It does count, but obviously it's somewhat dangerous. You don't want to be holding the rod while trying to catch lightning. It's very bad for you.
what
Now-
happens to a frog struck by lightning?
The same thing as it happens with everything else.
Now, does any one of you have any suggestions or wishes for the next lesson? What kind of potions you want to create?
Thank
What
you.
kind of things you want to learn?
Want to have any recipes for potions that improve vision in dark circumstances? Would you?
A potion of dark visions. Yes, that's a perfect one. We are going to do that one later in Red Roll.
Sounds good. I also have a request.
Yeah.
Yes.
A potion of stone skin would be very beneficial.
Fair.
It's a powerful potion. Won't be easy to create. We're probably going to have to take a whole day to make that one.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Well,
Isn't
there
that,
is
like-
its lesser form, bark skin, but
Yeah. What is
It's-
it called? Like shadow? Giant shadow? What's it? For like the potion.
Shadow Giant
you would-
potion. That guy, yeah, he's.
Yeah.
I have no idea where he went. He is just
Now,
gone.
acolytes,
Yes.
I have been teaching all of you
Oh,
a
you're the
lot.
one that bought the
Oh yeah,
potion.
that's the one. Nice.
Nice.
I have been teaching you a whole lot about alchemy. I have a demand for you.
Yes.
A group hug.
Oh lord.
Oh, no.
Oh lord.
Come closer.
I mean, we've already gave you a hug before.
Yes, but he's demanding another.
A group one.
Come on.
All at the same
Group
time.
one.
Come here. You too.
Oh, this
Now,
is-
all of you are going to feel a very chilly touch inside your body. And you may feel a bit tired, all of you, but it's not enough to make you tired for the whole day. Just for the next hour. Thank you.
That's nice.
He stole some of your life essence.
There we go. As
that's
it just
good.
pat you on the
Hmm.
back. Well, pat. If there isn't a thing to pat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pat the cloth.
Alright. You
It's just not the same. Yes.
put the stuff away, clean up the ground, and return everything back to the hall. We are not slobs.
Just kick it away. I'm talking about the thing on the floor, not the thing.
I'm just gonna toss the access into the void.
I
Don't
see.
need it.
Ah. Interesting. Perfect. I wonder who Acolyte 1 is going to give this potion to. I'm curious. So, what are you gonna do with your newfound knowledge? And you want to make some vitriol together? Alright. I happen to have some brimstone with me. You just salt. Here's your first task. Get some salt. Bring it to the class hall. I will be waiting here. Alright, acolytes, I'm gonna teach
I had the bowl.
acolyte 6
What?
here how to make some vitriol.
Right.
Let's just grab the stand.
Oh. Alright, thank you. I'll give it to him.
I don't care. I'll be
You
back
said
in
you
a
had
sec.
someone?
Huh?
Okay.
Thank you.
The potion we just made.
Well, pretty much we will be trapped in that prison. Apparently it's a bit different than the normal prison, but still. And he's gonna be free.
Fox is weird.
If
aborted.
we get into a place that is a bit where I can
Understandable. Have a nice day.
It's at the bottom.
No, on the upsides, getting us down won't be a problem. So.
Our more recent encounter, I was
This building is small.
Not have OBRs on.
returned. Perfect. Let's get to cooking. Actually, we are still going to make some vitriol vapor, which is highly toxic. Let us take some of these things outside. First of all, I'm gonna show you what a retort flask is. Or do you happen to know what a retort flask is already? Ah, don't worry. He draws up something. This retort flask. Now, there is a special kind of retort flask which can be put together with another retort flask, and the third row, the third tube is going to go into a flask of water, where the vitriol will be safely put inside. The vitriol vapors will be put inside the water, creating vitriol. We're gonna need 2 of these and a flask. Put them together. Right, take them out. Yes. Let's do it safely on that stone over there. Alright. Combine the flask, the retort flasks. Yes. Places the brim, tiny, not a tiny, but let's say like fistful of a brimstone rock onto this here rock. Brush up the brimstone.
That's crazy. My mic was fucking muted. Oh my god.
Takes out a piece of chalk again. Starts writing on the rock.
Sorry, could you say that again?
Now.
Oh.
Crush up the brimstone. He takes out a piece of chalk and he starts writing on the rock.
Man, that's crazy. I was fucking muted the entire time. That sucks.
Now what you see on this rock here are the 12 alchemical processes. These are called the 12 processes because one is that if one takes the right ingredients and does these 12 processes in order, one shall be able to accomplish creation of Philosopher's Stone, which of course one should never try.
Of course.
Now the process we are going to use is the very first one on the top left. Airy. It represents the process of calcification, which in layman's terms means to burn something. We're done crushing up the brimstone into fine powder. We shall mix it with the salt.
I got the bag of salt and...
Yes, mix it up. And put it in the first retort flask. Now you're gonna fill the second retort flask with water. you're gonna have to start boiling the water, so you're gonna need fire. Pick up some twigs, create a fire.
Should be good.
Very well. Don't forget to put in a cork for the second retort flask, so the steam doesn't rise out, come out of the wrong end. Put as much water into the third flask so that the beak of the combined beak of the two retort flask is underneath the water, so the vapors can mix with the water.
There we go.
Alright, started fire underneath the water. You put in the beak over of the water, and you put in the mixture of salt and brimstone into the first retort flask. Last thing you need to do is get the mixture of salt and sulfur to burn. You need to get probably a twig, start burning it so it gets a flame, and then put it into retort flask, and then quickly put in the corks so you don't inhale the acidic vapors.
Right. You start the fire.
Don't forget, you need to put the burning twig inside the retort flask.
Oh.
Yes, so that the mixture of salt and brimstone starts to burn. This is the calcification process.
I see. Just gonna put the charred and flaming twig in.
Yes, put the cork. Very important. Now you can see how the mixture starts to burn. It gives off a very thick, heavy vapor. It starts filling the beaks of the retort flask, and from the other side comes in the steam, which then combines with the vapors of the mixture. Yes, put on a mask. That is important. And these two, both the steam and the vapor, combine, and you start, and you see how the beaker with the water starts to bubble up with the vapors. Now these bubbles are going to combine with the water inside. Slowly, after a while, the beaker will be filled with the highly acidic vitriol. Whatever you do, don't pour it onto your skin, you will burn yourself badly. This stuff is strong enough to even burn the rock. It can corrode metal. It's a very potent acid.
Is there any specific type of flask I should use, or is just a regular glass flask?
One made out of glass.
Alright.
Anything else, vitriol will eat it. Unless you happen to have a flask made out of gold. That should also suffice.
Don't have that much coin.
Yes.
Pull out a made glass cork for custom-made glass cork for glass bottle.
Yes. Now, this vitriol is lighter than the water, so it will rise to the top. So you can with a trained eye you can separate the vitriol, which is a bit more thick, which is somewhat thicker than the water, and only put in the vitriol. You can leave the water the rest. You may even pour it onto the ground onto of a tree, so you make it sick, just to make it suffer.
Hmm. Just going to carefully pour it into the flask.
You will see that the vitriol is very viscous and oily.
Hmm.
Now, you made some vitriol. Congratulations.
Hmm. I guess with the water, I should probably put it somewhere out of sight and away from clean water.
Do whatever you want with it.
Hmm.
I don't care.
I'm gonna pour it. I'm just gonna pour
Lights
it
away.
back here.
Right. What are you gonna do with the vitriol?
Hmm. I could always separate it into smaller flasks and, in a tight pinch, use one as a blinding or.
Yes. Good thinking.
And put on your belt.
Want to try it out on something?
Just gonna take the bottle, pour it into a smaller vial. Why not?
Alright. It's your choosing. I'm going to watch. It's your choice what you're gonna use the vitriol for, but I am going to watch.
Gonna just slightly take the small vial and see how well it works on the branch of the tree.
Beautifully. Immediately, the tree with the vitriol splashes becomes a very charred, dark color. Starts burning the bark of the tree. Some vicious vapor starts coming off of it, and it certainly looks like it's been burned, but there is still soot coming out of the place where you put the vitriol on. It works like a very strong acid. Beautiful. Just. Some say black dragons spew out vitriol.
I was actually curious. He pulls out a vial of, if you knew, like purplish blood. I got this from I think they called it a brood mother in the forest area, near the.
A kind of spider, no?
It was more of a giant dragon. It was in the caves.
I must say, I am not particularly sure since I haven't seen it for myself, but using this blood, you could make something rather special.
I shall ask more about it with another alchemist. Maybe one of the locals.
Give me some time to do some research, and I might come up with something that you could do with it later, maybe in Redwall. Let's see what the other acolytes said. I hope this lesson has been very insightful for you.
It has.
Very well.
I
will see
shall
you again,
pack
acolyte.
up. I should pack up the rest of the beakers and flasks.
Put them back. Yes. Till later, acolyte.
Of course. Also, Pengu, yes, we can play Into the Radius after this. Show my bit RP a bit more. Also, thank you for telling me that my mic was fucking muted. I'm fucking. This is going on YouTube. God damn it! I need to remember to like mute my Quest mic, not my fucking stream mic. My God, I've done this so many times. Fuck. Basically, okay, to sum it up, I don't know how long my mic was muted, but sum it up. Just talk about the entire set of doing, like doing the potion stuff. It didn't turn out well. It turned into we had joining it for the syringe because it was a very late process. We forgot to put the salt in. Yeah. Fuck, I need to check how long my mic was muted. Oh, so annoying. God damn it. And oh yeah, and basically potion that we figured out was a gender swap potion, and then gave it back to the other guys.
Thank you.
No, it's all that can be cast by the affinity. Last I checked.
Actually, it seems a lot of people are leaving, going to. Also, Pinku, I said that 4 p.m. EST, bro. How many people are here? 29. Oh, how many people are at Forest? 32. Goddamn.
Finished the gift for
Award for the Wizard of Weed.
Yeah, Burston.
Very interesting. Where's the other acolyte one?
Honestly, you went back to the den.
To the den? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, he's sleeping.
Yeah, he went.
Oh my God.
Go home.
I shall sample this by removing the water off of you with the cast of this spell. Are you ready?
Hope all goes well,
Yes.
stranger.
It's so weird to try casting without my staff.
Bye, green people. Have fun with your magic
Prestidigitation. And with the casting, the
Actually,
water
I'm just gonna go
that
to
was sogging up your clothes immediately.
the forest.
Oh. Wow.
I'm so fucking annoyed. Oh my God. Actually, I'm gonna check how long was my stream muted. Actually, you know what? One sec. I'm actually gonna do something. Pengu. Let's see. There you go. Pengu, you're now a mod. Congratulations. I'll let you find that on your own, actually. I'm not gonna message you. You... Ban. Okay. But yeah, Pengu, congratulations, you're now a mod. You know, I should have... Oh. Oh. Join the forest map. JPEG, join the forest map. It's in the same group. And then if you want, I can actually make a little bit of lore with the demon character. Have it be like a guardian sent to watch over me or whatever, but... Or you can just play it out as the devil. Okay, so join the forest map. In the group, if you go to your groups, in Aether, there's the Aether map, and then there's the forest map. Yeah. Is my microphone not that good on stream? I'm confused. Test. Okay, it works fine. Weird. So what the fuck is... There's a world event going on in gang? What the hell? Oh my god, why is there so many notifications? Hold up. Oh god. What the fuck is going on? RP contacts channel, what the fuck? Tension whispers. Oh shit. Oh fuck, that's right. The fucking... Oh shit. That's bad. Whispers are now out of food, and Coconut Mall has been destroyed. That is crazy. Yeah, sorry, JPEG. To be fair, there's a lot less people at Aether now because they're all moving to the forest map. What the fuck, dude? It's slow to load, especially when I'm streaming. Okay, now I'm joining. Let's go. Oh.
Somebody just looked at me and got spooked. He looked at me. I stared at him. Was planning on getting up. He just looks at me and go like, okay. And then proceeds to walk through the door.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
real quick.
This is gonna be funny.
There's an Aether menu behind your head. If you click on that, and then make sure you have default on, so your voice is not default, and right controller down is off, so you don't accidentally swap to whisper or yell.
So that's what it was doing. Okay.
Yeah. And then there's a dice roller and
Done and
DM
done.
call if you need. Also, it's probably best you turn on your leg movement, so you're not just sliding.
Like sliding. Y'all just suck. Okay, I don't even remember how to do it.
Just
I just know that it's a setting somewhere.
go to your hand menu, go to your settings, and then scroll down till you see tracking and IK. Also remember, a lot of people are streaming, so...
No dog.
Jesus. Who the fuck? Who's you? Yeah.
Which one is it?
Also, you have to make sure your height level is at least to this. You can't be taller.
Can I help you with this?
What?
What is it?
What?
What is it?
What
is
is
the thing?
Oh, go to tracking IK,
What is the thing? Leg motion.
and then go to FBT location locomotion animation. FBT locomotion animation. Turn that on.
This doesn't have it.
Go to the hand menu. Go to settings, like hand menu on your hand. Go to the settings tab, scroll down till you see tracking IK, and then turn on FBT locomotion animation. When you click your menu button once, it pops up the menu to go to like social avatars. No, not that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, with some graphic settings and.
And then go to the settings tab. No. Not the circle menu. Not the circle menu. The pop-up menu.
So the tablet.
Yeah. Then go to settings tab at the very bottom. Yep. And then scroll down to see tracking IK. FBT locomotion animation.
Like I said, it doesn't have it. It's
What
on,
the fuck?
but this model specifically does not have it. Like you can do the movement and everything, like I'm walking. But
I see.
Yeah, but it just doesn't have it. So I guess I'm sliding.
You just make the motion of like moving back and forth for walking. Also, you have to be at least to this height.
You already said that. Shut up. Fixing it.
Good.
There, I'm like directly as high. There. Oh, they're dumb.
And if you want, there's also.
Look. See?
Oh.
It's on.
Oh, weird. There's NPCs over here. In case you wanted to like be a one of these.
Yeah, I'm good.
And then there's creatures that you can be. Yeah, because there's a whole cave system.
So cute.
And each one of the swords are a teleport
Alright,
spot, and there's the actual map.
Where are we going?
Just spawn. You can just spawn in as at the crystal.
No. This kid does this stupid part.
Yeah, you can pick a name and stuff, and you'll spawn. Oh. Pick a name. Act out however you want.
I already have it. I just left it there.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, enjoy. Oh god, Strawberry. Fuck. Oh, shit. Oh god, no, I need to make sure they don't fuck her up. What are they gonna do? Oh god. Oh god. Also, it does have it. Huh. That's crazy.
No, that's me disabling my full body.
Oh, I see. Never mind.
What the fuck? I give up. Why does it not work? Why does it just not have it? And I'm not disabling my full body. Screw that. Lock head, lock both. Lock hip? What the hell? Okay, whatever.
Careful, eh?
Wow, dude.
Hey, how do you do? By the way, make sure your feet move when you walk, yeah?
I'm broken. I got something
Really?
stabbed in my spine some years ago. Now my legs refuse to move. I mean, I have the occasional kicks, but
Yes. Well, shit.
yeah,
Well then,
I'm gonna have to go find the person and throw hands with him the next time I see him.
oh, good, very good. Eh? Good go, eh?
What are you about to go do? What are you supposed
Check
to
the
do?
tavern, see who's there. Wander around the place, eh?
That's fair. I am going to... I don't even know. I was sent up here to watch somebody, and that person just kind of disappeared. So...
No, really. What's happened this time, eh?
Well, I just got divorced, so I'm.
Can we please move? Can we go somewhere else? I don't think
Alright.
I don't think we need to be hearing about any of this stuff.
So you are here, why?
Man. Me? Or are you talking to like one of the many voices in that skull
You.
of yours? Me? If I told you, that would ruin the fun now, wouldn't it?
You always have a reason for being here. What is it now?
Oh, then you know me well. Well, big man downstairs told me to keep an eye on somebody, and you matched the description close enough. So I'm assuming it's you. I know, they mentioned stupid horn, wing, it's kind of charred on the side a little bit.
Okay. Great. Not to worry about
Don't blame
you.
me.
I'm not have to worry about other people thinking there's just a random demon around.
I was built for two things here. And sadly, one of them is being a bodyguard, and apparently, you're the person that I have to follow. Trust me, I'm not excited either, but, you know. I can't pick and choose here.
Alright. Well, I guess you can come along. I'm just exploring the caves.
Come on, it'll be fun. Come on, me
Right.
and you. Powerful duo, you know?
Right.
No, not at all.
What is your name exactly?
To your friends? The name? It's been a while since somebody asked me that. It's Egrin. I don't have a last name.
That's common, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, you don't really need a last name. I did research on some familiars. Apparently, they're the things that get the last name. Last time I checked, I wasn't one of those, so who knows?
Well, I guess that's fair.
Man, what is this thing? What is this?
There are trees. I'm guessing you've never been up here.
It's been a while, and typically if I saw one of these, they were on fire, so... They were a lot darker than this one.
Yes, that one is more alive. Don't burn anything here, or else the wildlife doesn't treat it well.
So there's things that I can fight? Or...
There is.
Interesting. This may be a lot more fun than expected. So what do these things do? Just kind of sit here.
Yes, because it's part of nature. Think of it as, say like the nests in hell, where someone messes with it, there ends up being imps or whatever going to attack whatever hit it or destroyed it. Same goes for here. If you mess with any of the nature without giving something back in return, then it will end up trying to take you away, or just the island will. I don't know. It's weird. This place is strange. I don't understand it.
Place is living?
It's magical. There's crystals everywhere. I mean, as you can see from here.
Punch the tree.
As far as I can tell, there is no holy style crystals here. It's all just elements like water, dark, death.
I can stretch and breathe and not have to worry about getting absolutely destroyed by some random holy magic. Yes.
there are holy and light users, but just don't piss them off.
Do my best. I mean, look at me. I practically will piss somebody off somewhere, some way, shape, or form.
I guess that is true. Anyways, if you want, we can go explore the caves.
I'm following you around. Let's see what's going on in these cave systems and whatnot. Danger and treachery. Danger schmanger. Man, what's the worst the stupid cave could have? Oh shit. Ugh. My god, I can still see.
Hmm.
I feel like this area would be a hell of a lot darker. Like, I don't know, pitch black.
Well, that's thanks to the fauna and bioluminescent plants giving off some amount of light.
This sounds like a dumb word. How did you say it? Bioluminescent? Yeah,
Yes.
The cave is very lively, and lots of cool things down here. Very much looking forward to showing you to the one place.
Hey, Julian.
Hey, sorry, if we're a bit slow, you can go on ahead of us. Howdy.
You're fine.
Oh, howdy. Never been to this place before.
Neither have I, so it's first for everything,
What's
I suppose.
What is that? What is that thing? It just stands there.
Oh, yeah. And, for everything here...
They're all plants. No,
there is
they don't
nice
fight.
economical balance.
Just make sure you don't touch the green ones that look like mushrooms. They tend to explode if in contact with anything fire-based.
That sounds like a funny prank to do on somebody.
It would to you, yes.
Ooh, big crystal.
Yes, that is the nature crystal, as
What if
Julian
I
has said.
touch the crystal?
That massive
Don't.
crystal that you see on the roof, 100% nature crystal.
But if I touch it, what
Don't
happens?
touch it.
Oh, yeah.
Julian, would
I
you
like
explain
getting
to
down here to-
my friend what happens if you end up messing with the crystals down here?
Oh, yeah, the guardians of this place that are very, very powerful come and fuck your day up. So, don't do it.
See, but that sounds like a challenge. Fine.
If there's other monsters down here that try to fight you, then those are free game.
Yeah, things have become a little bit more balanced as of right now. Basically, don't start a fight, won't get into a fight, more than likely. However, does this one know their affinities?
Well, they are a demon, so, and they're tasked to protect me, whatever. But I would assume
So
it's
chaos?
dark and chaos, or fire and chaos.
Ding ding. Fire and chaos.
Oh, so
Then
one
you guys
that
are.
messes me and one that's opposite me. We shouldn't interact. we shouldn't fuck with affinities. That'll end
Fine, it's
badly.
fine. Yeah, you're holy, you're chaos. Just obviously don't try to hurt each other. Then you'll be fine.
Oh my god.
Stop giggling. Don't you dare. I hear you giggling.
I can already tell you're gonna leave an
I didn't do
impression on.
anything.
Yes, but you're gonna leave an impression on a lot of people here.
That's a good thing, though. Right? Right? No?
Mm,
I feel like it'd be worse if I didn't say anything.
I guess be yourself, but don't go over the top, please. Anyways, you want to explore more of the cave? Apparently there's a nice lava area with some fire crystals.
What? Yes.
Alright.
Yes. Let us go. I would really love to explore that.
Mm.
Oh my. Dude, if this is what you guys get to see up here all the time, then shoot. Maybe
There's also the other areas. There's Red Wall, which is more of a lakeside or oceanside place with the swamp, as well as Aether, which is more in the astral plane, a giant floating island.
Giant floating island.
There is a lot of the archmages of almost anything really, as well as there is an arena in both other places, in Redwall and Aether.
Interesting. Well, I wasn't cast up here to fight.
But you're eventually going to try to, I know.
So maybe.
Anyways, here, I believe that way is the Death Crystal Cave, and this way is the Fire Crystal.
Fire crystal! Yes!
Oh my god.
Reminds me of back home.
Yeah.
Why the hell did you send me to protect you of all things?
I don't know.
Man, I mean, you're showing me cool things, but like, you seem so sad. Like, come on, you can at least pretend to be happy to see me. Come on.
I'm happy to see you.
Well, that was forced. But I'll take it anyway.
Oh.
My gosh, look at this thing!
Okay. Try to be on your behavior now, because Fire Guardian's here.
What, is he gonna stop me from touching the fire crystal?
Just don't.
Oh my god, I can't shit down here. Everything that I
One of fire. Come forwards, little ember. What brings you? Cavern of fire.
A moment of solace, really. It's been a day.
A place to rekindle your flames. A task I can easily respect. And to your friends, what brings you this way?
I am merely showing my accomplice around because they have never been to this plane.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Little Hellspawn, step forward.
I'm not little. Well, I mean, compared to you, yeah, I'm a bit little. Howdy doody.
What brings you this way, from the hells to the material plane?
Man, it is a story and a trip, I'll tell you that. But long and short, I gotta keep an eye on that one. They mentioned something about lava, fire crystals, and then a guardian, so I immediately ran over here as soon as possible. Because I did not believe
Guardian,
it at all.
you have found one of the Guardians.
Dude, are all the Guardians cool like this?
Most, yes.
When our balance is not being disturbed, we are more social.
What? Damn, maybe I gotta talk to boss downstairs. If they're this gosh darn cool.
As
We
long
could take him for a drink or
as there
something.
will be no trouble between that of the heavens or the hells in our place of solace, you can freely travel, as many have had before. If you wish to take, however, I would advise a trade, a gift for a gift.
I left my wallet at home.
If you seek something, however. If you merely wish to observe and travel through, then by all means, travel through. An obsidian bridge connects from stone to stone, so you can walk without burning.
Do the Cinder Forge roses bloom down here by any chance?
He's talking about a gift system. You didn't tell me that we had to give him gifts.
It's if you
What
take
about
a
him?
crystal or take something from this place. Say you can grab something from hell that is something of value to you, and then give it to them, and then you can take something from here. You can't just take whatever you
Have
want.
nice things.
But for you, little one,
It
I
could
can
be
feel
souls,
your flame
even. You
flickering.
trade a soul for something.
If you seek solace,
I mean,
then let
well,
me be of aid to one
I
of
do.
better hearts.
Would you like crystal?
No, I do not need crystals.
You don't dabble in a little bit of fire?
I
If you
use
step
bit of that
plants.
destruction
I'm
energy.
an
you
alchemist.
feel, it does not hurt you.
I will check to see if they're coming back. If
No,
not, they will.
something
Those
to think
appear to
about.
be
Yeah,
floating.
we'll do.
School. Oh,
Floating,
I will return
floating
in a
much.
moment if you are needing of me. Otherwise, ask
this
for
happens on
leisure
occasion.
and go forward
Hold on.
to the caves of darkness.
Thank you.
There we go.
Little Ember.
Anyways, let's go.
So how hot is this lava compared to the ones at home? It looks like a nice steam bath.
You can probably easily walk through it. It's probably not as hot as hell's lava or fire.
But I still feel like that's kind of disrespectful, though.
There is an obsidian bridge that we can just walk across if you feel like it.
Nah, I like having fun. Watch this.
Oh.
Yay!
You will feel the magma even guide you closer to the magma fall as you get closer to this.
I mean, seeing as they are walking through the lava. But I believe they are doing a magic thing, so you can just follow if you like.
Interesting. What ritual is that? They burning them?
Some holy type thing, I believe. It sounded like they're an angel, but I don't know. Apparently they sound like they're from the heaven, or the whatever plane, holy plane. Oh.
I think I shall wait at the door if you have somebody to talk to.
It's
I don't
fine.
think I'll make a good first impression.
It's fine. Just don't act stupid.
Well, aren't you sweet? You're finally warming up to me. Yeah?
Of course. Sure.
Oh, come on. Entertain me a little bit.
Hello again.
Oh, howdy.
Wait, are you the same one I saw in
Hey,
hell?
did you have a safe journey in there?
Maybe.
We
Maybe
bumped
not.
into some
Definitely
unfortunate
the same one.
instances,
What are you
but,
doing here in Overworld?
We made a friend.
You made a friend?
How would you like to know?
Oh, yes, this is Huntress.
Oh, I definitely
Did
would
you tell
like
your
to know.
friends?
Oh.
Yami is
Did you
helping
tell your
her,
friends the things that
on
she
the
did?
mission tomorrow.
I bet you that must have been one
Why
hell of a
I have
story.
witnessed them once before.
Demon.
Not
Long
here.
I'm
story
in no
short,
mood
they're
currently for
they're
your
a
tricks.
bodyguard supposed to look
Yes.
after me.
But I'll need to,
This one's guarding you.
Yes.
Okay, try to remember if he's of the Combat Lord or the Lust Lord's minions.
I was just brought in because they needed extras.
Yeah.
The typical
Well, we
thing.
might have a bigger issue. So, I need to
I'm
find
not-
Father.
I'm not
He saw he was back
hurting
there.
anybody.
Oh, it's not you we're worried about right now. You're, Oh, by the way, did you think about becoming a familiar or not?
Sounds boring. I have to already guard this one and I'm already getting bored of it.
Bro. I'm coming.
You've made friends, it seems.
Should be a lava bridge.
Well, yeah, to be fair, I did bet on their life the last time I saw them.
Of course you did.
Like, they're so small and tiny. I thought they were going to be going first. You know, big ogre man jumping around, slamming things. Like, we expected it.
Where exactly did you meet them?
Oh, it's not a fancy-looking mansion. I've never been there before until then.
What layer were you on?
The three demon... West?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was brought from combat over there and was told to have fun. I don't know what fun is besides throwing hands, killing people, setting things on fire. And apparently exploring this. This place is pretty cool. It's very cold, though, even for that lava area. Granted, though, that guy was cool.
Yeah, that's one of the
Why don't
fire
we
guardians.
have those in hell?
Well,
Why don't we have one of them guardians in hell? That look like that. Like
guardians like that are
we got
usually
the
only in
ugly-
the fire plane.
We need to get us one of those. That'd be cool. You know how cool that would be? You know how great that would be?
Well, I mean,
Oh
there's
my
fire
gosh.
elementals in hell that are sort of the same.
They're so boring. They're not fucking good conversationalists.
Yeah, I guess. What else?
I'd be lucky enough to get a freaking rock clank sound from those guys.
I believe there's the dark crystal down there with all the spiders. And I can't remember what's down this one.
Lady down there?
No, I believe it's just spiders. There's walking insects, I believe. There's, that's about it.
Walking?
Like a giant
Are
ant
they
that walks
hostile?
Not
It's
unless
a giant ant?
Yeah. I believe it's like a type of shepherd that keeps the spiders in check. You don't really know what that is. Fuck. It's like the herders that keep like the different types of lesser intelligent demons in check.
Oh yeah. I had to recruit one not too long ago.
I don't believe there's too much to this area. I believe there's a way to the lower dungeons of the cave this way, but it's usually sealed off.
Are there things to kill down there?
Not currently. We sealed it off a bit ago, so that no bigger monsters could get out.
How do we get out of here? I want to explore the city. This place is cool, and I don't have a gift for Flame Dude over there. I need to go grab him one at some point. I mean, like,
Again,
I do have an
you
extra
can.
soul. 'Cause I
Yeah,
want that
usually.
crystal.
The entire crystal or a part of the crystal?
A part of it. I don't think I
Okay.
can lug that thing all the way back down there. I'd have to call, like, I don't know, 3 other people? Things? I don't know.
Well,
Screw it.
if you
Let's go
have.
dip. Why not?
Yeah, you can. If you have souls, then maybe.
You can travel to purity.
But it'd be all up to the.
I mean, how do you think I'm talking right now? That was from the last bastard I go.
Don't you keep the extra souls you get for killing other mortals or other people?
Yeah, it's either I keep them or I give them up to Big Man, and he uses them and then corrupts them and turns them into something. Sometimes they come out really good, other times they're just mindless. I've had to put a few down in my day. It was quite fun and entertaining.
Right.
He made it like a hunt. He put us in like the satanic forest, and then just let him loose. Gave him about 10 minutes, and then he sent me after him.
Right.
Didn't take long.
I believe that way's to some more crystal caves, but if you want to leave, then we can go up here. Back to the way we came.
What do you even need to do anyway? I don't protect you, but then tell me what was your business.
I'm just here to explore and talk to people, since there's not too much going on. Maybe you can make some friends, who knows?
What friends?
Or just
You
meet
think
people and
anybody
make an
wants to be
appearance.
That is true. I could very much so do it. Maybe. Wouldn't you like me to meet new people? What, trying to get rid of me already? It's barely been a day. You know I'm gonna be here for a little bit, right?
Yes, I know.
Good. Don't fall asleep around me. I'll slap you in the face. You never get sleep ever again. Oh, look!
Wow. I'll speak with him. And to answer your question, no, I have not told anyone what happened down there. Nor will I.
Why? It was so much fun, though. Come on. You gotta admit.
As fun as it was.
Don't you remember? Don't you remember? Oh, I knew once you got to feel it once, you were gonna get addicted. Dude, don't you remember? You didn't even feel like you were there. You were just everywhere, anything, all at once. Oh, man. And to make it worse, you hit Big Dude. You must have felt so good and so strong. Oh, man. Wouldn't you just kill to have that moment again?
Careful.
As tempting as it is, as interesting as it would be, where did you go?
Temple.
See, I made a friend. Told you.
Tempting as it is, and as strong as that power was, it would be too easy to take that power again, to make him kneel before me. But
Ooh, the moxie on you. Oh, I'd love to see that again.
But gaining power like that so easily comes with a price, and it's not a price I'm willing to take. Not again.
Not yet. Not yet. You'll get there. And I'll be right there, egging you on slowly but surely. Don't you worry about it. You'll get it eventually.
Egg me on, and you'll end up like your boss before me.
Blah blah. Be glad I have to stick with this one. See, I told you I can make friends. They like me. Look at them.
Right.
Look at all that pure
strong
hatred.
Word.
Look at all that pure hatred, dude. That's the shit I strive for.
Oh, I don't
Just
hate you.
pay them no mind, honestly.
No.
More annoyed.
No. Close enough. I'll get there. What is that thing? Yo, hold on.
Stay here.
That's the Huntress.
What is that?
I understand.
Dwell.
Interesting.
I understand. Is it dangerous? Mother.
Anyways, we can go up to the surface over here.
I should have recommended them a holy lava bath.
Oh my god.
Oh, man. Man, if you would love the story about that one, I could tell you any day of the week. It was insane.
It sounds insane from the conversation.
Oh, it's so great. Ah, man, it could make any demon in their prime just drool a little bit. Dude, it's so great. That day was quite interesting. I got to see some strong people.
What happened, anyway? You made me curious.
So your buddies at the Alliance over there, whatever you nerds call yourselves, they came down there looking to make a deal. It was quite interesting. And so, of course, the three demon heads decided, you know what, let's put them through challenges. Quite funny. Alright, whatever. First challenge, right? A little bit of temptation, drinking, having fun, a little party and stuff. Got to rekindle some friendships with some old people that I haven't seen in a while, make new ones as well.
Right.
The party brother got thrown out of the room forcefully by the combat brother. That was pretty funny. And so then he decided, you know what, you all should throw hands with people. How about this? So he summoned Big Man Ogre, he summoned an Oni, and there was, of course, a lesser demon around.